Hello friends, you are welcome again the listening empire. Greek god Hercules was passing through the hills of Greece once. And two paths appeared before him. On one side, there was a beautiful goddess, who was ready to give him all the greed that he could imagine. He was wearing attractive clothes. And he promised to give him an easy life. He swore that he would never face any kind of lack, sorrow, fear or pain. Come with me, he said, and all your wishes will be fulfilled. On the other side, there was another goddess. In a plain white robe. He promised to give her only those things that would come after hard work. It would be a long journey, he said. There would be sacrifices, moments of terror. But the thing is, this journey would be worthy of a Greek god. He would make you a person who would make your ancestors proud. Nobody knows if this story was real or not. But this is for sure. This choice is not only for Hercules, it is for all of us. Every morning when the alarm rings, the first choice that comes in front of us is to take an easy path, press the snooze button and relax a little more. Or to take a hard and painful decision. To get out of the bed and start your work. If you choose an easy path, then there will definitely be rest in your life. Social media, porn, video games. This will give you endless pleasure. You will get all the comfort you need. After all, what can be more comfortable than lying in bed in the morning? But if you choose a difficult path, then maybe your ancestors will smile at you from above. Maybe you will be able to do the work that you have been brought into this world. If you feel helpless again and take the wrong decision, then it's not that you don't have the energy to work, or you are not motivated or lazy. But the real reason is that you lack discipline. The author Ryan Holiday's book, Discipline is Destiny, fulfills this shortcoming. The lessons that I am going to share with you in this book will integrate discipline in your mind in a way that you will not be able to forget. So the first thing is, what exactly is discipline? How will you know if you are taking this action because of discipline or for some other reason? Before living a disciplined life, it is very important for you to be clear that what is discipline in the end. There are three things that make us take any action. First is motivation, second is willpower, and third is discipline. Motivation is a feeling, a desire, a craving. A feeling where you get a lot of enthusiasm. And you want to do something with your own will. This is the most temporary and it keeps coming. Willpower is the ability to resist anything in you. Even if you don't want to do anything. You decide in your mind that I will do this work. This is more reliable than motivation. But it is in limited supply. We have limited amount of willpower in one day. But discipline is a character trait. You don't feel it. But you take action against your feelings. You do the work that you don't want to do. So next time when you take any action, before that, ask yourself this question. What do you need to do this work? Motivation or willpower? When you don't have motivation and willpower, then only discipline is useful. You do that work whether you are feeling it or not. Whether you have willpower or not. Because you have become a person who does that work. I am studying because I am a disciplined person. I am going to the gym because I am a disciplined person. You don't think much. You just take action against your feelings. Discipline is a character trait, which increases over time. The first area where you can practice discipline is your body. Means your physical health. When David Goggins started to live his disciplined life, he started with his body. He decided to join Navy SEALs. But at that time his weight was 290 pounds. To qualify for Navy SEALs training, he had to do weight loss of 100 pounds. He had only 3 months to do this. But he accepted the challenge. He used to eat only 800 calories during the day. He used to eat a banana for breakfast, chicken, rice and broccoli for dinner, and protein shake for dessert. He used to survive only after eating this much. He used to run 15 miles every day. He used to follow an intense exercise program. And at the same time he used to study. He used to put his body under extreme pressure. With extreme physical activities, like swimming, biking and weightlifting. After doing all this, he lost 106 pounds in 3 months, which means around 48 kilograms, and joined Navy SEALs. In these 3 months, he developed such extreme self-discipline that he could endure the world's toughest military training. Hell Week 3 times. He didn't stop even after doing all this. He did 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours, and made a world record of pull-ups. He ran many ultra-marathons, and became the world's toughest man. But all this was possible. He got extremely high self-discipline, starting from his body. In earlier times, Stoics used to eat very little food, and used to exercise very hard, not to show their abs, but to understand the hardship through their body. They knew that when they make their body tough, their mind will also become tough, and only then they will get discipline in their life. Similarly, when you take action on your health, even if you don't want to, you eat food, which you don't like very much. Even after getting physically and mentally tired, you go to the gym and exercise. Or instead of watching your favorite web series at night, you turn off your phone and go to sleep. When you start taking these small actions, you don't become physically disciplined, but your mind also gets ready for discipline. From this, we come to the next point. Temper your mind. How to attack discipline in your mind. The biggest mind virus that infects people, when they think about discipline, is perfectionism. During the winters of 1931, famous dancer, Martha Graham, was inspired by the fantastic culture, and did a dance choreograph, which she named as Ceremonials. But the problem was that she was a perfectionist, and she felt that there was something missing in her dance. She felt that she will never be able to complete it. She was afraid that the reputation that she had made will be lost. Self-doubt and guilt were eating her. After putting so much mental pressure on herself, she said, "The whole winter's work is lost. My whole year is ruined. And this work is ruined." The surprise is that the other dancers liked that act, but Martha could only see the flaws in her act. Because of this, she was trapped in her mind. There are so many people who live a well-disciplined life, but are trapped in their mind. They forget the consistency in the pursuit of perfection. Many times, people think quality over quantity, but you don't get results because of how many times you are doing the right thing, but because of how many times you are practicing that work. Authors say, don't chase perfection, but focus on building discipline. Your work will be perfect. For example, in 2 decades, Shakespeare wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets. Einstein's biggest breakthrough was theory of relativity. But in science, he published 248 publications. Pablo Picasso has become a world-famous artist. In his portfolio, there are 2,800 ceramics, 1,800 paintings, 1,200 sculptures, and more than 12,000 drawings. You have never heard about most of these pieces of art. That's why psychologist Dean Simonton says that highly creative people don't generate better ideas every time, but they generate more ideas than others. If you think that, you will become very disciplined. You will exercise for 1 hour every day. You will study for 6 hours, etc. If you are trapped inside, your mind is not disciplined. Last thing is that you have to bring discipline in your soul. There are many people in history who mastered their body and their mind, but they were left empty. They never recognized their soul. When we become disciplined in mind and body, it is possible that we have a pride that we are better than others. But we have to follow the example of Cato the Younger. Cato was a senator in ancient Rome who was very famous for being strict. He didn't show off his money. He used to wear ordinary clothes and walk barefoot. Despite being from a big family, he used to sleep on the floor in the army. There was a saying in that time, "We all can't be Catos." He was so perfect. But at that time his brother was a KPO. He was very friendly, always buying luxury, expensive perfumes, and living with the wrong people was his habit. But even then Cato didn't judge his brother. He loved him so much. His philosophy was, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. We don't realize this, but the highest qualities of a person, generosity, humility, kindness, they all come from discipline. You have to practice them from discipline. How many times we judge others? This person is a failure. He is lazy, he is very fat. But we let ourselves go there. I am tired, I will do it tomorrow. I will have some ice cream. Your life will change when you do the opposite. You won't let yourself go and accept other people's shortcomings. In Christmas 1998, General Charles C. Krulak reached Marine Corps Base to check if the soldier is doing his duty. He was surprised to see Brigadier General Jim Mattis standing at the post to do the guard duty. It happened that 20 years senior Brigadier General sent the enlisted soldier home because he thought he should be with his family on Christmas. This is the discipline of soul level, along with the discipline of body and mind. You have such qualities which make the world a better place, makes other people's life easier. When you can align your body, mind and soul through discipline for higher purpose, then only you achieve your destiny. That's why the name of this book is Discipline is Destiny, which will surely inspire you. Discipline is also not just destiny. It is also freedom. Thanks for watching.